Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Rebuilding Avalon. Bioscience.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
You stamped your
Useless
foot.
machine.
He sounded rather sulky, didn't he? And yes, Robert, they do seem very dismissive of current humanity in that.
If you encounter a hazardous
worries me.
chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Okay.
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Not particularly.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the commissary. What can I get for you?
What have you got?
What have you got?
I can offer a range of nutritious and great-tasting food supplements. Food Supplement 7 is very popular for its spicy flavor, and Food Supplement 91 is our newest offering.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Yes, he did sound like a spoiled child. Bottled water. Food packets. Well, I'm fine.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Okay. Let's have a look up here. So far, we've only found one tape. Maybe aside from Virgil's. I mean, I'm looking for the ones that are messages to, well, Sean. This place looks a little haphazard, which is unlike most of the other places. Oop, wrong door. Oberly. I don't remember if I looked in this one. So I'm going to look again. Excuse me.
I'm hurt, Doc.
I'd like to have a chat with you.
Let's have a look. Your injuries aren't serious. Now, hold still, please.
Oh, you're the one. Okay, no, I actually...
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
Thank you.
There we are. Good as new. We've got some medical supplies over at Requisitions. I suggest you stock up.
Thanks.
Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I could get her to notice me.
Oh, I see. I'll leave you to your dreams of Rosalind then.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
That's one theory. Ayo. This is the one who has been redacting things. Security safeguards. They do kind of sound like they belong to a cult. They certainly don't. This room I'm sneaking around in. Because it might be the one room people might care about me being in. Mind you, I'm not finding anything very useful in here. Dang it! I kinda hoped. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Dang it. Alright, Greaterator, thanks for being here. You have a good evening. Thanks for watching. This looks like a place I've already been. Either that or I'm not the only one leaving doors open. Hi.
Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Alright. Let's go down then. Let's go. So it looks like... I think I understand the layout now. They have sort of towers. Okay.
I'm in.
Okay, just to lock things up. Nothing exciting in there. Alright, so this is the doctor's advanced systems. We haven't been in there.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Advanced systems.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is
Rush
she
work
even
is
testing?
sloppy
Nothing.
at best.
At
and
this point,
deadly
she's
at
just doing it
worst.
for fun.
Hi.
Yes?
Hi.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Since you're new here, you should take time to
Wow.
learn our safety procedures.
That was productive.
And the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
How many rules are we talking about here?
Not nearly enough, if you ask me. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
Gee, thank you.
How big is this handbook?
Just a few thousand pages, but I like to think it's a brisk read. I certainly find it so. Take care then.
Hang on. I think I know what the noise is. Alright. I'm just gonna pause it. I think it's my computer. I thought it was an in-game noise. So, I'd like to apologize now for the noise in the other room. Because it wasn't Avalon. Of course, she'll treat it as being her noise, but it wasn't. It was my computer. Something. I have some noises. Alright, I'm going to give you some music while I try to figure out what's causing it. I'm not sure which one. Alright guys, I've turned off the alarms, because I can't really see what the problem is. I think I've got it, so in the off chance that the alarm has something to do with my GPU overheating or my computer overheating, if I should suddenly vanish, stream-wise, then you'll know my computer went toes up, and I will comment on Twitch in chat from my laptop. But hopefully this is the first time it's done this in a long time, but I don't see, like, I don't have any full disk drives or anything like that, so I don't know what the problem is. Alright, so back to the game, and hopefully there won't be an abrupt end to it.
Evan.
Safety first. Remember that.
Alright. That's the problem, Sanguine Links. I don't know what is causing it. I have various alarms on my system, but it could be one of four things. It could be disk drive getting too full, which from what I looked at is not the case. It could be my CPU overheating. It could be my GPU overheating. Or it could be something else entirely. Like I said, I've got four things, so I don't know which one it is. They all look fine to me, but something is going on, and I don't know why, because the room isn't any hotter than it has been in the past, so I might have some new issue happening on my computer. I really hope not, but anyway, back to the game.
Excuse me.
Father has accomplished so much. I hope you can appreciate his work as we do.
Yes, but at what price?
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. What time is it? It's morning.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Lovely. Okay, so that's back to the Institute. Ah, and Sanguine Links. Hello, welcome to the madness. Today... Oh, okay, so this is firing practice.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Fabulous. Okay, Watson reviewing research proposals, rejecting research proposals, reviewing synth progress updates, updating findings on child synth development, submitting regulation updates to Directorate, regulation updates, submitted for approval, review permissions for assigning sidearms to personnel, SRB, Synth Recovery Bureau? I seem to remember seeing that term somewhere. Anyway, SRB recommendations to increase security have overridden any normal procedures for allowing Institute scientists to carry firearms. Training for said firearms also needs to be updated. Reconsider interdepartmental network access. Certain divisions appear to be abusing this. Security systems need to be reviewed by facilities divisions ASAP. Given recent events... What recent events? It's extremely important that the Institute be prepared for any conceivable situation, no matter how unlikely. Dr. Ayo has requested this for some time, and I am now inclined to agree with him. Personal notes. I have in the last 24 hours observed no less than 7 blatant violations of Institute protocol. The degree to which people appear to ignore the rules which have been put in place to keep us all safe is incredibly disappointing. Madison insists that I continue the testing battery with the child synth despite my reservations about the project as a whole. If this were any other situation, I would not have second thoughts about going straight to the director. But given the circumstances, I shall simply wait it out. Because it's the director's pet project? Alright.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
I get the impression you don't want me here.
What I want, in this case, is largely irrelevant. Father gave his orders. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours.
Why?
I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Dr. Lee? Tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the Specialist Project's lead scientist. He's, how to put it, very organized and precise. Dr. Ormond is one of the youngest scientists in the Institute, and she's something of a prodigy when it comes to physics.
Okay.
Dr. Lee? I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the child synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful.
What efforts?
I understand those depend heavily on you.
What?
Dr. Lee? I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Did he? I don't know if she bored my Pip-Boy yet or not to put a courser chip in it. Nope, no one saw me snag that. Excuse me. I think I should be changing clothes again. Realized that I wasn't. Just out of curiosity, what does this look like? Terrible. That's how it looks. Alright, let's listen to that thing we just picked up. So he is... Well, if he said to put the courser chip in, I kind of played dumb there. I knew what a courser chip is, obviously. But if I'm the only person that has that access, he is really trusting me. Which, if he really is Sean, if it turns out that there's asshattery going on here that I have to do something about, which I'm inclining towards saying yes there is, he is going to be very hurt by what I will probably have to do, but... Okay, why... Okay, what was the thing on... I've totally forgotten what the text was written on that thing. I snagged it so quickly. Here it is.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Vinay has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
So that's about the child synth. The child Sean. Synth Sean? Alright. I think we still have some people to visit. Oh. You must be Patriot.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Trinity? What's that?
Trinity is an encryption system with a cipher, or key cut up into many pieces. You need several pieces in the correct order to unlock it. I put a Trinity piece with every synth I helped escape. It was a long shot, but I was hoping some good Samaritan would connect it all together.
And he did.
Who are you?
I'm Liam Benet. My father runs synth development, and everyone knows who you are.
No doubt.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow. Your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The Railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What? The Railroad? As in the Railroad?
Yes.
I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them.
They
I
are.
hoped the Railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me.
Yeah, and there are many others
no
too.
Offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
I agree. Where are we going?
C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the Railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the Railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the Railroad does, Z1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But
How do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB. If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room? Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Interesting.
C1?
I would be happy to assist you.
Alright.
Liam.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days.
Alright.
The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute.
Of course not.
But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus.
This is true.
Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Alright. Well, Liam, it is very nice to meet you. And I see you take after your father in believing synths are more than machines. Alright. Well, we've met Patriot. Or Liam. I still need more information about what the heck's going on here. Apparently I still have some division leaders to meet. So apparently I didn't.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Yay!
Hi, miss.
Hello. Right, so I missed...
So much research, so little time.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Operating at full capacity.
I think I have access here, right?
Scanning. Subject identified.
The SRB.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Alright. Well, we know... I suspect Ayo is an asshat. Just from the things that I've been reading and seeing.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
I see. Alright, don't want to talk to you yet.
Carry on, ma'am. Pardon me, ma'am.
Interesting. This is probably how they knew.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
some of the things I've been up to. They seem to have a lot of surveillance on the wasteland, which I did not expect.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
I don't agree with you.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
If you say so.
Dr. Secord.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Report anything suspicious to the SRP.
Okay. Not happening.
Excuse me.
Alright.
If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
Right. I'll talk to you later.
Hello.
Hey.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Okay. But I guess this is the reprogramming thing, because that kind of looks like somebody's supposed to lay on that, although it looks very pointy and painful. Departmental notices. Our new visitor. As you know, Father has granted full access to our new visitor from the surface. That includes the entirety of the SRB. While we must accommodate Father's wishes in this matter, we must also remain diligent. Refrain from discussing any sensitive information, especially the ongoing investigation involving the Gen 3 synths. In an ideal world, the railroad will have had no influence on our new guest. We do not live in an ideal world. Director Ayo. Missing synth investigation. Due to recent developments in our ongoing investigation into the missing synths, I'm adjusting our policy regarding discussion of this subject with personnel outside of SRB. In brief, details of the investigation are now classified. It cannot be shared with anyone other than SRB personnel, and even then, such conversations can take place only here in the SRB facilities. Those who are found to be in violation of this policy will face the strictest discipline. Infiltrator Unit McDonough. I'm starting to wonder if M762, the Infiltrator Unit McDonough, hasn't begun to outlive its usefulness. Assuming the identity of Diamond City's mayor has provided us with invaluable intelligence over the years, but suspicions have only continued to mount. This latest incident, the publication of the newspaper article specifically calling McDonough's humanity into question, might just be the tipping point. I don't remember the article saying that, but maybe there's been a new one out. I've spoken with Ayo and we both agree. If the situation does become untenable, reclamation seems unfeasible. M762 was specifically engineered to mimic the actual human McDonough, which I'd like to know where he is. As such, the unit's synthetic biology is that of someone overweight and grossly out of shape. A memwipe would kill any psychological weaknesses attributed to self-perceived old age, but that body? Lost cause. The real irony here is that M762, in one of its dispatches back to the Institute, requested a future posting in the coursers, citing loyalty in years of service, and that request alone was evidence of enough self-awareness and independence to completely eliminate him from contention. Never mind the fact he wouldn't even fit into the uniform. Determination. When and if M762's identity is eventually compromised, the unit is effectively decommissioned in field. No reclamation. No Institute assistance. Given its relative age and physical condition, not to mention the danger inherent in an infiltrator's unit's discovery, further lifespan estimated at 2 weeks maximum. Okay, well, I have to say that was unexpected. Access to SRB. It has come to my attention that certain colleagues who are dissatisfied with our policies and procedures have, on more than one occasion, tried to circumvent our established protocol for registering their complaints with Father, and have tried to gain access to our secure facilities in order to complain in a more direct manner. I'm sure I need not remind you that the SRB is off-limits to all personnel not assigned to this division. Do not allow yourself to be browbeaten, cajoled, intimidated, or otherwise manipulated into allowing anyone who lacks the appropriate clearance to enter the SRB. Failure to uphold this mandate will result in severe discipline. He seems to like that word. Director AO. So the synth is going to die of old age. The impression I got was that they expected it to be compromised within 2 weeks. McDonough, the synth McDonough. Or something to that effect. Power conservation. As you're all aware, Father has asked that we monitor our power usage carefully and try to be as efficient as possible. As a point of personal emphasis, we should strive to be efficient in everything we do, but our division has needs that are unique among the various branches of the Institute. Actually, they all seem to think they're unique. The fact is, sometimes our operations require resources that we cannot readily disclose due to the sensitive nature of what we do. I place my trust in your judgment. If you require additional power or any other resources to carry out your work, then take what you need. Consult me if you have any concerns or questions, but know that the responsibility of meeting your project deadlines falls upon your shoulders, and I won't accept limited power availability as an excuse for failing to meet those deadlines. In short, do what you need to do, and if anyone objects to the way in which we carry out our work, I will deal with those objections myself. I hear a new voice, and I have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Actually, I want to look at that one, McDonough one again. Outlive its usefulness. Feasible. Reclamation is unfeasible. Wants to become a courser. Obviously, they don't value self-awareness and independence in coursers. When and if it entities eventually compromised, units going to be decommissioned in field. Yeah, I think they think it's going to be compromised. Or he, I guess, really. Inventory management. 361. Requisition, 100 count fusion cells. Withdraw 1 rifle armament, 20 count fusion cells. 1 count standard courser coat. And then, okay. Don't really care about that. Access logs. C-Cord A, inventory management, AO. Initiate reclamation procedure on unit D865. And M762 is the mayor. Opened reclamation status chamber 3. So there's more than the one? Access departmental notices. Okay, so that's it. Not unless, unless they're referring to these. Alright, well, let's go talk to this person.
Constant vigilance is vital to preventing synth escapes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Doctor?
So, here you are.
Here I am.
Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I gathered that.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant.
Think I'm telling you?
I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his
Zimmer?
absence, I keep things running smoothly.
I see.
Justin?
Yes? What do you need?
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Lovely.
Dr. Ayo.
Yes, what is it?
Ooh.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert.
Killing
We
it.
then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Justin?
Yes, what is it?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Yep. Ass hattery.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
Gee, thank you. To be honest, certain aspects of the Institute do seem to have a noble purpose, but it's how they are going about that purpose that disturbs me a lot. And the fact that they are... Well, some of the Generation synths, 3 synths, are becoming self-aware, which means they're becoming people. And rather than addressing that, they're just wiping their memories, effectively killing them. And as Justin Ayo just said, quite often the unit, their term, unit, has been damaged.
Status. All functions normal.
So they can't actually give them more, new memories. I mean, wiping the memories, they're effectively killing these people. I guess that shouldn't really surprise me, given that it seems like they're all too alright with killing people in general.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Not bloody likely at this rate. Well, since they seem to be wanting to create synths that are more and more human, yeah, Robert, I agree. You think they would want this end result of self-aware synths. But again, my original question still remains, why create artificial people? I'd like to know the answer to that question. Alright, it is time for me to cycle the stream. So if you are watching on YouTube, please look for the next one in the list, which should be 178. And I will be right back. Thank you for watching.